Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan and Hotfix 6.0.2 is right around the corner. It's going to be on December 20th, however, if you are a Steam user you can use it now, as there is a beta for it. It looks like it's going to be a big fix, so thankfully a lot of stuff, even stuff that looks reported by creators during the early access, is looking to be addressed. So let's talk about the intro here. So, hey folks, our QA teams are currently hard at work during their final testing for Hotfix 6.0.2. It's very difficult to do these videos when I'm coughing out blood. Let's continue. And it's our aim to publish this update this Friday, 20th of December, so that we can get these changes out to you before we power down for the holidays. This hotfix brings with it a number of adjustments following on from last week's 6.0, including fixes to Ogre Camp and Vampire Camp stances, some improvements to one of Golg's victory conditions, and much more, as well as fixes to those known issues originally detailed in our message last week. Whilst we're completing our own final checks, if you're a Steam user, we've given you the opportunity to download this hotfix right now as an opt-in beta branch, allowing you to take an early look at what we're changing and press on with your campaigns. Instructions on how to do this can be found at the bottom of this post. There's going to be a link of this in the description below, don't worry. And let's continue here. If all goes well, we'll release this hotfix to all players on Friday, and anyone who opts into the beta will be able to continue with any campaign progress they've made in the meantime. If we need to change up our plans, we'll be loud across all community channels with revised timing for the update. Okay, let's talk about the fixes. There's actually quite a few. Right, there's a lot of fixes, so let's just jump right in with the highlights. Fix the bug where if the Ogre Camps rank up, its stance reverts to raiding stance. Thank God. Thank God. Okay, fix the bug where if an Ogre Camp recruits units from within itself, it drops out of in-camp stance and switches to raiding stance. This is something that happened a lot, by the way. It was just absolutely frustrating. Fix an issue where vampire camps were missing the ambush stance. Add a lightning strike to Skarsnik's ready and waiting skill. Thank God. That's something very, very important, especially for a character like Skarsnik. And slightly adjusted Golg's victory conditions. Gifts to clients now count as occupied settlements. Okay, that's not too bad. That's actually quite nice. One performance change. Fixed the softlock that occurred after Valkyria retreated from the Spear of Slofnir battle mission. Very, very rare, but I guess, you know, these things do happen. And now let's jump into campaign. There's quite a few here. Added a camp limit check for Ogre Camps. Good. Decreased the amount of treasury and meat gained from Golg's contracts to align with intended design. That's a bit shitty. I guess the fun police came in. Fixed an issue where Arbal could receive the defeat dilemma after losing a lightning strike battle as a reinforcing army, i.e. not actively participating in the battle. Increased the amount of plans gained from battles as Gorbad from 1 to 2. Yeah, that's not too bad. End of the day, you want to feel like you're actively going to use that mechanic, and there was just not a lot of that currency coming around. Fix an issue where Arbal could sometimes receive more than 8 challenges of corn simultaneously. I mean, at the end of the day, who cares, right? You still have to teleport. Fix an issue where advice about a Chaos God becoming Ascendant in the Great Game would play for factions without unholy manifestations. Yeah, so, you know, Arbal, Tamukon. I'm actually quite surprised how many people didn't realize that Tamukon doesn't have unholy manifestations, actually. Fix an issue where Blood Host armies that were reinforcing would not have their attrition immunity timers updated after winning a battle. Thank God. Thank God. I don't like doing the cheese battle runs, but every now and then I like having a Blood Host around me. They just weren't very useful because, yeah, you know, the immunity timer wasn't being updated. Fixed a bug where the travel to client teleport for Golg was unavailable when any lord or settlement from the player faction was involved in a siege. There's always a lot of bugs attached to sieges for some reason. Alright, stances now. Fixed a bug where the High Elves' Lithanar stalking stance did not display the correct icon. Fixed a bug where Vampire Coast Lords were unable to enter Dig stance to uncover treasure. What a weird amount of bugs have been popping up ever since 6.0. That's super bizarre. Fixed an issue where Vampire Counts were missing the ambush stance. Again, very, very important. Fixed a bug if the Ogre Kingdom ranks up, it reverts to raiding. Yeah, we already know that. Fixed a bug where if it recruits, again from itself, it would go back to raiding. And fixed an issue where lone armies had no available stances. Alright, technology tree. Fixed an issue where Khorne's technology Giant Slayer was not applied to Khorne Gores. Cool. Fixed the Khorne technology Rave Within. It no longer incorrectly targets non-infantry units. Abilities, attributes, and traits. Fixed several issues where abilities and attributes were not functioning for the following: Golg Banners, Bomb Lobber, Bone Muncher, Feral, and Slayer. Cool. And finally, fixed an issue where Sylar and Fingrim would not have his innate trait when playing as Demons of Chaos. I didn't expect Daniel to get him, mostly because he's immortal, but I guess, you know, give him some toys. A skill tree, Lightning Strike added to Scarsnake. Recruitment fixed an issue where Slaughtermasters and Butchers were not receiving Scrag's recruit rank bonus when recruited from camps. Okay, so that's going to be fixed. Reduced Mangler Squig recruitment time. Ooh, from 2 to 1. Nice. Okay, that's actually quite nice, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, these are going to be nerfed the moment a big patch comes in, that's for sure. But, I mean, you might as well enjoy them right now, right? Victory condition. So, yeah, with Golg, you can now finish your campaign with not owning any settlements, which is nice. And UI fixed a bug where the Ogre Cam scripted tour text said sent instead of sent. Okay, I mean, spelling mistakes and stuff like that, right? Okay, battle general gameplay. Fixed an issue where fighting in the new regions added to Southern Cafe could result in a blank battle map. Yep, that's something that was reported very early on. At least it's fixed now. Fixed an issue preventing the Pit of Shades from targeting the ground correctly. Fixed a bug where certain units, including Oxyotl and Gyro Bombers, could turn and fire multiple volleys at once. Finally, god damn it, man. Just so much cheese happened with that. The Unstoppable Chopper's ability now does plus 50% weapon strength up from 25. Well, that should be a nice buff. Models and animations. Fixed a bug where Arbal on Flushhound bent too far forward during a rider defend animation. Yeah, there was a lot of issues with Arbal's animations. It's good to see them fixed up though, so it's good. But yeah, he still needs a bit of work. Fixed an issue where in Skulltaker's quest battle, where the enemy Dwarf Rune Lord's model appeared corrupted. Yeah, I reported that early on. It's really weird. It just kind of... If you guys remember from like Warhammer 1, the Alejandro issue, it's pretty much that. UX UI fixed an issue with the artillery manual aiming mode using Alt right click. Cool. And finally, post-battle, there's a big change there. Increased the meat cap from post-battle captives from 62 to 250. That's going to be much more useful to get into combat. It's really weird because early on, it was around 250, more or less. And then it just got knocked down to 62, which is just super, super weird. And fixed an issue where at times the number of Mangler Squigs that survived the battle differed from the number of units alive in the post-battle. Oh, this is sometimes you'd end up with like one Mangler Squig, yet for some reason, straight off battle, it would be fully regenerated. Like seriously, full back up to 4. They're going to be a little bit less worth it now, but yeah, that was a proper big bug. So you can play around with these changes now. It's literally on screen right now on how to do so. It's only for the Steam clients. Keep that in mind. I don't think Epic has the opportunity for those types of things. And in theory, keep in mind that even Creative Assembly say, you know, it should pass over when the patch goes live, but it can actually bug up. It's not just a CA thing. This happens to pretty much every other company. But the changes are good. Well, what's been stated there at least. I think that it's nice that we're going to be able to get some beta patches coming in. I mean, it's coming out next week. Well, this week, actually. It's this Friday. But being able to play around with stuff a little bit earlier is going to be better for everyone. So, yeah. I like this. If they can do beta patches every now and then, just to be able to like get some proper fixes coming in, it would be good. Just to be able to test stuff. It's better if people are able to report stuff early. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I need to go back to bed. Ah, God. Sick just before Christmas is always a great time. Hopefully I can recover before that. Because I have plans, man. A lot of plans. See you guys. Have a good one.